Welcome to SuNi Art. This is SuNi. Today I'm going to show you a very simple decoupage project, a decoupage on a notebook. Okay, you can use any kind of notebook. This one is a PVC cover. You can use a leather cover, PVC cover, and also hard cover notebook. Okay, we can decoupage on that. Let me show you what are the material that we're going to use. We need a brush for glue, brush for the sealer. Then we need a decoupage glue, soft color. You can use any color, but usually for tissue I like to use white color, so I choose the white color acrylic paint. And a sealer, water-based varnish, a notebook, dauber, nail file, scraper, tissue, and a transparent plastic sheet. Okay, so come, let us start. So the first layer, first step, I will sealer one layer of the sealer on the notebook first. So the sealer is to prepare the surface to receive the paint. So I will do one layer of the sealer first. You won't use so much of the sealer, so you don't need to pour so much. Just apply on the whole surface. Because this notebook everyone can get and all the same. You see the cover might be everyone will get the same, so I want to make it. So decoupage is very unique and very useful that because we can make over all the household item or whatever you found that old already, or you want to buy a new thing because you're boring with the pattern, then you can use the decoupage method to refurbish and make over it. So decoupage is a very simple method that everyone can try at home. It's very simple. It's not like painting. Painting, you need time to practice. You need to master the skill. But of course, painting also, once you know it, you will be very happy also and satisfied with all the painting you make. Just like that, okay? Cover all the surface, then we blow dry with the hair dryer. Okay, let me blow dry first. After blow dry, now we will apply one layer or two layers of the white color acrylic paint. On the surface, I like to use the dauber. Of course, if you don't have sealer, you can use gesso and the spun use the gesso to replace the sealer. Just that I personally don't like to use the gesso because the gesso will use the spun to dab and will take longer time, and also I don't like the texture might be very thick, so I like to use sealer. You see, after you apply the sealer, like you don't see it's already applied one layer of sealer. It's just like transparent. It's a transparent look and look like normal. So I like to use sealer compared with gesso. Of course, you can replace it with gesso, okay, if you have gesso. Then we use the dauber and with a generous amount of paint to dab on it. Give some pressure so that you can go into all this the pattern, because the notebook have some pattern, so you have to make sure all the paint have going in. If you don't have the dauber, you can use a normal spun that you would use to wash the dish or the plate. I like to use dauber because it won't dirty my hand. Okay, just like that. Apply all over, maybe two layers. After dry, after this one layer, blow dry and apply second layer. Make it more opaque and solid color, so the tissue after you glue will be much nicer. Okay, just like that, one layer all over the surface. After blow dry, also all the parts. Okay, try to make it evenly, try to blend in the color. Sometimes you can see the spun mark. If you don't want to see the spun mark like this, then you have to slowly make it very lightly and blend in the color, so you won't see the spun mark, because you will see the spun corner mark. Okay, so you just dab it lightly, then you will blend in, then you won't see the mark. Okay, just like that, all over, blow dry, then you do another side, two layers. Okay, now already blow very dry. I apply two layers. Okay, I apply 2 layers and blow dry. You see the surface is very smooth. Okay, so the sealer is very good actually. So the sealer is not only for the PVC, it actually is multi-surface. You can apply on the wood, you can use on the PVC, on the glass, on the canvas, on the fabric, on a metal, tin, any kind of surface. So one sealer will do. I like to use this very much, even though it's small bottle, but you won't use much on the surface. Then after that, we use the tissue for the decoupage. Because I'm going to wrap the whole notebook, so this tissue is enough, so I will cut it into half. Use the scissors to cut it into half. If your notebook is very big, then you have to arrange your tissue. Of course, you don't need to wrap whole thing. You can arrange. Maybe you want to some of the tissue pattern. Maybe you want to just glue part by part. It's up to you. But today's technique, I will show you. I want to wrap the whole piece. I show you how to wrap whole piece and using the tissue without wrinkles. Because a lot of students and customers always text me say, yeah, tissue is very hard to use because always have a lot of wrinkles. So you have to find out a good way, a good method to get rid of the wrinkles. So today I'm show you how to do tissue decoupage and without wrinkles. Actually, I also share some of the video in my YouTube channel. You can check out. And if you have any questions, you can leave some message at the comment section. I will try to reply you. In my course, I'm teaching the whole certificate course, Italy Decoupage certificate course. In my course, actually, I don't use tissue at all. I just sharing you some basic decoupage technique. But in my course, actually, I have a lot of different techniques, but using different papers other than tissue. Okay, so maybe I want it to be like this. So you arrange first, arrange your design first before you glue down. Okay, now I will take the decoupage glue. Always remember, because the tissue is very thin, you have to remove the 2 thin layer, right? That I already removed. Then you have this, you see, tissue is very semi-transparent, as I told before in some of my video. That's why I don't like to use other color other than white. Of course, if you want to do some technique, it's fine. But if you want to remain the whole original color of your tissue, then you have to use white color for the background. If you don't use light color or white color, you can use very light color like light pink, light yellow, light blue. But all the white color in your tissue will become that particular color. Like for example, your base is light blue, then the white color in the tissue will become blue color also. So I like to remain the whole color of the tissue, so I choose white color. So always remember, tissue is very thin, so you no need to apply too much of the glue, or else it will tend to have bubble. Okay, so very important. Like for example, I show you now. If you put this stick of the glue, this stick, okay, you can see clearly. The glue here is very thick, as you can see. So if you put on the tissue, you see the tissue is there too. You see already have the wrinkles. So no need to apply too much of glue, just sufficient enough. A thin layer, but make sure you have enough glue. Especially all this, because this one have some pattern. Okay, just brush on. Do side by side. I will do one side first, then another side, blow dry, I do another side. Also prepare your scraper and a transparent plastic sheet. This is my method. Of course, different teacher, they have different method. Just depends on which method is suitable to you. Okay, you can use any method you want. I just share what I normally use and I familiar with. Because very thin, if you have any mistake, you also can lift up the tissue. So always remember, don't put too much glue. Okay, because if too much glue, when you want to lift up the tissue, it's very hard to lift up, and also your tissue might tear. Always remember, you just put on, you don't pull, because the tissue will tend to stretch. Okay, just put it gently. Okay, I know the position already. Then from one side to another side. You see, I do it with my finger gently. You see here, I just hold here, I don't pull. Then you just use your finger to smooth it. You see, no wrinkles at all. You don't see any wrinkles. Okay, then if you are afraid, you can blow it semi-dry. I blow it semi-dry. Okay, then put a plastic wrap on top and the scraper. Just smooth out the extra wrinkles and the glue and the bubble using the scraper. Okay, done. You see? No bubble at all, no wrinkles at all, very smooth. Okay, can see no wrinkles at all. See, very smooth. Then continue with doing here this way. Here apply the glue. Remember, not much of glue, just enough will do, not very thick, a thin layer, but you make sure the whole surface that you want to glue the tissue, you make sure you have enough glue. Not enough glue, later the paper will also pop up. Okay, just like that, very gently. Okay, then I do this part first. Especially here, maybe there's a gap, have no glue, make sure you need to put back here. Just a thin layer. Especially the corner, be careful. So in my course, actually I have a lot of classes, I teach different techniques. Different techniques, like a lot of background techniques. As you can see, most of my video I explain very clearly, same as in my class. I will explain the products, explain the technique very detailed, then only I start my class. So all my students, they can do a very nice work. Okay, then remember, you don't put whole piece down, you put slowly from one side to another side. Just use your finger to smooth it out first. Just like that. Okay, done. Then blow it semi-dry. Always remember, if your glue brush is not using, you have to soak into the water, or else after dry it's very hard to clean. Done. Then put a plastic sheet on top. Just use the scraper to smooth it. You can give some pressure, okay? Slightly harder. I like to use the corner. Much easier. Same as this part. Okay, let us have a look. You see, very smooth. No wrinkles. No wrinkles at all, right? So this one is a very good method. You can try. Okay, so how we clean all this? So now you have to blow very dry first, then we can clean all this. Of course, you can use many methods. You can put some water on your finger, some water, then you tear down, going down. Okay? But another method I like to use is I use the nail file to file it. But you have to make sure you already blow very dry. Just going down. So it will be very more even and clean nicely. And the tissue, you see, will be much nicer than you there. Okay, see, very smooth edges. Okay, then this one not glue well, we can put back the glue later. So I just file all this extra tissue first. I will file away all this tissue, extra tissue first. Can you see? Very nice. Okay. I already cleaned with the nail file all the extra tissue. Then you will see some of the part maybe not glue well, right? Never mind. Now you use the brush or use your finger to put back the glue, just like that. Okay, or using your finger. Take some glue with your finger, then just cover it. I mean, just put back the glue. Only for the edges. The rest of the places already glue well. Okay, so when you glue, put back the glue, just go down. So like that. Okay. After that blow dry, then we will do the final step. Just like that. Okay, very nicely done. Then blow dry again. Then just now I forgot to introduce you. I forgot to share you this very nice glue. Varnish, mixed media decoupage varnish. This is a very nice, very good kind of a varnish. It's in gel form. I like to use this one for a PVC, for plastic, for leather. Like this one, for example, I show you this one I made in year 2012. It's my notebook cover, my iPad cover. It's a leather. But this one is my decoupage. I already made in many years. You see the color still very sharp and very nice, right? See, because I use this one, this mixed media varnish to protect. You can see the bling bling effect. So today I will show you this gel, this medium. It's a very nice medium. You also can apply this one on the fabric, then it can be washed after 48 hours. You see, after so many years, from year 2012 until this year already 7-8 years, you see the color still very nice, not faded. See here, also very nice. Okay, so how to use this? Of course, if you don't have this one, you can use a normal varnish to apply many layers. Just apply like you apply the sealer, apply many layers. I show you how to apply first before I apply the varnish. Clean the brush, make sure the brush is dry. Just varnish like that, no need to add water, very lightly if you are using the normal varnish. But normal varnish, you have to apply many layers, at least 3 to 5 layers, okay? Because why? Because this is tissue will absorb the water. So after it absorbs, it won't be very shining. So you have to make sure, how many times is up to you, but better until you see the notebook is shining. Okay, very lightly touch, because the tissue is still very fragile, especially the edges. Okay, you have to make sure you have enough varnish edges. Just like that, done already. Then blow dry. Since I still have, so I will apply more. I don't waste. I always advise, I always always remind my students, do not waste the varnish, because varnish is a very expensive and also a very good kind of medium, so do not waste it. If you have extra, you can apply on other surface. Okay, just like that. Then blow dry. Then I will show you how to use this varnish. This decoupage mixed media varnish, decoupage varnish is a gel form of varnish. So I don't use the brush to varnish it. I use the sponge. Because if you use the brush, you will see a lot of brush mark. So this varnish is like this kind. It's a gel. So I don't like to use the brush because I don't like to see the brush mark. So I will use a dauber. Also make sure the dauber must be very, very dry. Okay, no water at all, or else it's too dilute. It will mix together, it will blend in together with the varnish. Okay, just take like this, tap all over, but must be gently touched. No need to be very hard. If you press too hard, you won't see the texture. I like the sponge texture. The sponge will make it have a bling bling kind of texture. The effect. Okay. Just step by that. Can you see the shininess? And also, will be very gentle and light, so you won't see the sponge edges mark. See? Very shining, very bling. Then if you want, you can put some glitter here and there, so it will be more shining. Always remember the edges, okay? If you're using this kind of varnish, if you are using this mixed media varnish, one layer will do. But the normal kind of varnish, you have to apply many layers. Okay? But if you're using this one layer will do. Or if you want, you can apply 2 layers, but not too much. If too much, it tends to have like very foggy effect, like a haze effect. Just apply all over. Done. Can you see? Very shining and no wrinkles, very smooth. Will become a very nice notebook. From a orange color ordinary notebook, become a very personalized notebook. You can use just any tissue, any pattern you want. It's just a very simple technique. Hope you like it. Thank you for watching. You have any questions? You can leave me some message. I will try to reply you. Thank you.